Common opposition candidate Maithripala Sirisena and the leaders of several opposition political parties signed a memorandum of understanding today. The signing of the MOU was held at the Open Air Theatre at the Vihara Mahadevi Park in Colombo.
Prior to the signing of the MOU this morning, religious observances were held near the statue of Lord Buddha at the Vihara Mahadevi Park. Subsequently, the group, including common candidate Maithripala Sirisena, arrived at the Open Air Theatre where the signing took place. The MOU makes 4 pledges. Primary among these is the pledge to abolish the executive presidency within 100 days of assuming office and the establishment of a parliamentary system that is accountable to the people. The pledges also include the rescinding of the 18th Amendment to the Constitution and the strengthening of commissions essential for democratic governance. The leaders also agreed to abolish the preferential voting system and to revise public and private sector wages in line with the cost of living. Following the signing of the MOU, Maithripala Sirisena made a pledge to the people.
This is my pledge to the people to establish a fair and democratic system of governance that serves the people. While I thank you all for the trust you have placed in me by selecting me to pilot the effort to establish a model democracy where social justice reigns supreme in our motherland Sri Lanka once again, so that we can overcome the grave challenges that we are facing as Sri Lankans and move forward as one citizenry, casting aside all divisions. I pledge that I will not fail the trust that you have placed in me.
Let us plan to uphold the law, open the door of democracy and open the door of justice. We invite all parties to partake in preparing this plan. We confer power to you. Let us do away with this constitution that has become distasteful to the entire country and move towards a good constitution. We invite Sri Lanka Freedom Party to embark on this journey with us. We invite the United National Party. The Sama Samaja Party is the party of Dr. N.M. Perera. How are you still in that alliance? Stop these policies and become principled people. I call on Maithripala Sirisena to ensure that he ends this journey by limiting the cabinet to 25 ministers. You have been given the contract. Do not leave it half completed. Finish your contract and then leave.
Throughout my life, I worked to abolish the executive presidency, establish the 2-part constitution and to guarantee the rights of minorities within 2 months of coming into power. But we did not receive the 2/3 of votes that we needed. That is why I have joined this effort once again. It is to realize that hope that I have always had. If it is not realized this time around, it will not happen. I age every day. No one stays the same age forever. When they kept asking me to join, I said no repeatedly and stayed out of it. I said I would find someone who can achieve this better than me, and I stayed out of it, thinking that I would not enter the fray once again. But today, everyone has joined in this battle to ensure our children inherit a respected nation, and I joined too because I realized that if this regime was allowed to continue for even a while longer, our children would have no country left. There are parties that will join us in the future. I will not name them at this time. We are battling together with all other organizations in order to establish a united Sri Lanka.
Within 100 days, we will abolish the executive presidency and appoint an independent elections commission, an independent police commission, an independent public service commission, an independent judicial commission, and an independent bribery and corruption commission, and other independent commissions. We will not stop there. Following a parliamentary election, we will introduce a new constitution. Following the parliamentary election, let us all get together and govern the nation for 2 years at least.
When Madam Chandrika Bandaranayake spoke about the histories of parties and that they were 65 to 70 years old, I felt a little ashamed. My party is only a year and 8 months old, but this is a decision that we have taken with great resolve on behalf of the country for a commendable purpose. We have already stated that we are about 80% in favor of Maithripala Sirisena being the common candidate. I have asked him for discussions for an hour or two following this meeting. I told him that I needed to have discussions with him for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. to discuss and agree on factors that have been left over. Following these talks, the Democratic Party will decide on the other 20%.
Maithripala Sirisena has become like a tsunami to him. I must state that we will establish a Maithripalana. You all know that the Muslim populace as a whole will unconditionally vote on the 8th of January to make Maithripala Sirisena the president. This is certain.